believe me. Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All right, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa! And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Like 13.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
24.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
18 Rattler. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Like 54. And 24, Linda.
Levis to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Like 49. Like 49. 18. Set.
From the gun, it's Levis. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Levis. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Like 49. 18.
To throw is Levis. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
70,
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. Ready.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this one past the 30.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And left side, it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Chiefs nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Like 54. 18.
Here's Levis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. Open man, right side, he's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mo. 40 Rita. Hey, Nick Panda.
Here's Levis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 9.
2 minutes to play. First half,
Third down.
all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. 3rd and 10.
Go. On, right through the line. Diamond, 18.
Now Levis. Quick throw here is complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Levis to throw. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that
is hot. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown Steelers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready, break. Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60 average. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield taken, if not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Ready. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 32 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one taken in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, KC.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
22 window. 454, like this.
Now, Ratz. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt.
For the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Come on.
Williams in motion.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A give here to Pacheco. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Here we go.
The motion man is Sanders.
Let's go.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Viking 18. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lions.
Richardson going to look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's a give to Judkins, heading right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Check the Eagles, check the Eagles.
The motion man is Sanders. On second down, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is third and long. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Levis. Pushed out to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On the zone read, a give to Benson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Hey, come on, come on.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Mike 13! 22 Linda. Diamond.
A second down throw here for Levis. That's taken in, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumble down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That one's good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Lightning, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18,
looking to throw. Richardson. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Ready?
And it's third down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He'll try to run for it. And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Judkins now on first and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Again, it's Judkins. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
City.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That's the score. Chiefs 26, Steelers 14. Tyler Loop set to kick
now,
off.
After the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Here's Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Levis to throw here on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Looking down the field there, but it's ball's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Levis. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Levis to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 33. Steelers 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The weather, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know as long as she get really, really. And I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you